to make hummus. Now hummus is something that you might find like, I think it's a Mediterranean dish. Often it's like a dip used with pita bread. We used to make it all the time for when Matthew left the house for work, which he never does anymore. But it was a great little snack with some carrots or cucumbers or something in a little container. So I made a lot of hummus for a couple of years there. So let me show you how we do this. So we are starting with 2 cups of garbanzo beans. Now I'm using some organic canned chickpeas. But you can always start with dried and cook them yourself if you want to, but I'm too lazy. So before I go too much further, I'll tell you that when I made this one time, I'm like, why can't I make it so it comes out super smooth? And one of the things you can do, if you want to, and I tried it, is to peel the little skin things off, every one of those, and throw that away, and they'll come out just creamy as can be. But you know, you've got to be really invested in caring about that to do that. So we have 2 cups of garbanzo beans. It was a little over a can, like a can and a half probably. We're going to put those in our food processor along with a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. This is actually some Meyer lemon juice we had frozen in our freezer. And then a 1/4 cup, a 1/3 of a cup of tahini. This is interesting stuff. This is made out of sesame, and it's kind of like a peanut butter, but not. It's gluten-free, so that's good for us. So I'm gonna put that in there. You can make salad dressing out of this and various other things, which we should do. Okay. Then I'm gonna add to that a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to use some Maldon salt. I didn't want to use our good Hawaiian one. Use that. And some minced garlic. I'm going to use our little cool smasher thing. This is pretty cool. It just does it up. And it'll probably chop up pretty good in here as it is. I'm going to try 2 this time. It's pretty good. I'm not too concerned about any chunks in this because it is going to get blended up in here. Okay. Actually, you can use as much garlic as you want. The recipe we have gone off of says 2, and you know, 2 to usually most people means a lot more than that. So that's what we're going to do is 3, and a little bit of olive oil. Was it a tablespoon? Mm-hmm. Tablespoon. I'm just gonna pour some in there because we can add more later after it's blending. So that's all you put in there. So let's get this. I'm usually the one that uses this thing. On? Okay, yep. We're going to blend this up a little bit. Smooth. Some of you need to add a little more oil to it to make it kind of smooth. Okay, let's talk about that. Yeah, it's pretty chunky still. I'm going to push it down in, and I want it to be a little bit smooth. A little bit longer and a little more oil. Pretty good. One more. I'll be honest and say that one of the reasons we haven't been making this recently is because we went like, hey, how many calories is in that stuff? And while it's really nice and healthy and has some proteins and some good fats, it's still a price. Okay, what do you think, Mr. Cook? It looks pretty good, huh?
Yep.
Okay, right, that's basically it. So I'm gonna put this in a bowl in a minute and come back and show you how pretty it comes out. Okay, so this is how much I got out of that. You know, like I said, you can add as much oil to it as you want or take off those little skins, but it's pretty good like this. I'm going to garnish this a little now with a tiny bit of paprika. This is smoked paprika. There. Uh-oh. And some parsley. And that looks lovely. And you can pour a little olive oil on there if you want to just give it another little cool garnish. And everybody loves olive oil anyway. Well, maybe not. So I'm going to give this a try. Yes.
Chili oil might be good.
Oh my God. Sure. Okay, let's give this a try. We have some carrot sticks all cut up so we can snack when we're hungry instead of on chips and crackers. So, let's see. That's good. The lemon really comes through in that, but not too much. And the salt, since I used the flaky salt, you can really taste that. Came out great. So there you have it. Some hummus from the two cooks. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more of the ventures of M&K Two Cooks.